Good day, everyone! Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm your teacher, Joji, and I will teach you on how to solve the 6 types of special products. Before we proceed in solving the 6 types of special products, let us define first what is a special product all about. Special products is a special methods in multiplying two algebraic expressions. These methods are special in the sense that they do not follow the usual way of multiplication. However, these methods could only be applied to some forms of polynomials to be multiplied. Type 1. Product of sum and difference of two numbers. The product of sum and difference of two numbers is equal to the difference of the squares of the same first terms and second terms. Example number 1. X minus 5 times x plus 5. So, ang gagawin natin is squared the first and the second term. So, x squared minus 5 squared equals to, copy the x squared, then 5 times 5 is 25. So the answer is x squared minus 25. Another example. 3x squared minus 4y cubed times 3x squared plus 4y cubed. So ang gagawin ulit natin is squared the first and the second term. So 3x squared, open and close parenthesis, squared, minus 4y cubed, open and close parenthesis, squared. So, papasok na dito ang distributive property. So, 3 squared, open and close parenthesis, x squared, open and close parenthesis, squared, minus 4 squared times y cubed, open and close parenthesis, squared. So, 3 times 3, 9. Then, copy the variable x, 2 times 2, 4. So, 9x to the 4th power minus 4 times 4, 16. Then copy the variable y, 3 times 2, 6. So the answer is 9x to the 4th power minus 16y to the 6th power. Type 2. Square of a binomial. The product is a perfect square trinomial. The square of a binomial is the square of the first term plus twice the product of the two terms plus the square of a second term. The sign of the middle term in the product is the same as the operation in the binomial. Example number 1. X plus 7 open and close parenthesis squared is equivalent to, the first thing to do is square the first term plus twice the product of the two terms plus square the second term. So, ang mangyayari, magiging x squared plus 2 times x times 7 plus 7 squared. So, copy the variable x squared plus 14x. Bakit siya naging 14x? Because 2 times x times 7 is 14x, then 7 times 7 is 49. The answer is x squared plus 14x plus 49. Another example. Open and close parenthesis 3x minus 5y squared. So, ang gagawin natin, square the first term. So, 3x, open and close parenthesis, squared, plus twice the two term. So, 2 times 3x times negative 5y, plus square the second term. So, negative 5y, open and close parenthesis, squared. So, papasok dito ang distributive property. So, 3 times 3 is 9. Copy the variable x and squared. Minus 2 times 3, 6. Times negative 5 is negative 30, copy the variable xy, plus negative 5 times negative 5 is 25, copy the variable y squared. So the answer is 9x squared minus 30xy plus 25y squared. Type 3. Cube of binomial. The cube of binomial is the cube of the first term plus thrice the product of square of first term and second term plus thrice the product of the first term and square of second term plus cube of the second term. Example number 1. X plus 2y open and close parenthesis raised to cube. So, una natin gagawin, cube the first term which is x. So, magiging x cube plus thrice the product of the square of the first term and second term, which is 3 times x squared times 2y, plus thrice the product of the first and the square of the second term, which is 3 times x 2y squared, plus the cube of the second term, which is 2y cube. So, ang mangyayari dyan, copy the variable x raised to cube plus 3 times x squared times 2y is equivalent to 6x squared y, plus ang mangyayari dito, papasok muna ang distributive property. So, 2 squared is 4, then y squared. So, 3 times 4 is 12. Copy the variable x and copy the variable y squared plus 2y cube. So, 2 times 2 times 2, 8y cube. So, the answer is x cubed plus 6x squared y plus 12xy squared plus 8y cubed. Type 4. Product of two binomials. We can handle the product mentally according to the following scheme, commonly called the FOIL method. Example, x plus 3 times x plus 5 is equivalent to x times x squared, x times 5, 5x, 3 times x, positive x, 3 times 5, positive 15. So, ang sagot dito ay x squared, copy the variable x squared, plus ipag-a-add natin ang 5x at 3x. So, 5 plus 3 is 8. Copy the variable x plus 15. The answer is x squared plus 8x plus 15. Another example, x minus 5 times x plus 7 is equivalent to x times x squared, x times positive 7 is positive 7x, negative 5 times positive x is negative 5x, negative 5 times positive 7 is negative 35. Then, copy variable x squared. Ima-minus natin ngayon ang pareho ang variable. So, 7x minus 5x is equivalent to 2x. Then, copy negative 35. So, the answer is x squared plus 2x minus 35. Type 5. Product of a binomial and special trinomial. The product of a binomial and special trinomial is the sum or difference of the cube of each terms in the binomial. An expression is a special trinomial of the binomial factor if it satisfies the following conditions. Number 1, the first term is the square of the first of the binomial. Number 2, the second term is the negative product of the two terms in the binomial. Number 3, the third term is the square of the second term of the binomial. Example, x plus 4 times x squared minus 4x plus 16. So, huwag nyo nang pahirapan ng mga sarili nyo kung paano nyo isosolve yan ng long method. Ganito lang yun. Tingnan nyo yung binomial, the x plus 4. So, i-rewrite natin yung binomial as cube. So, x cube plus the second term, 4 cube equals x cube plus 64. So, bakit naging 64? Because 4 times 4, 16 times 4, 64. Another example, 3x minus y times 9x squared plus 3xy plus y squared. So, uulitin ko. Titinan lang natin yung binomial, i-rewrite as cube. So, the first term and the second term. So, 3x opening close parenthesis cube minus y cube is equivalent to 27x cube minus y cube. So, bakit naging 27? Because 3 times 3 is 9 times 3, 27. So, the answer is 27x cube minus y. Type 6, square of a trinomial. The square of a trinomial is the sum of the square of each term plus the sum of twice the product of each combination of terms. The product consists of 6 terms. Example, open and close parenthesis, x minus 2y minus 3z squared. So, ang gagawin natin, i-squared natin ang bawat term. So, x squared plus, open and close parenthesis, negative 2y squared plus negative 3z, open and close parenthesis, squared plus 2 times x times negative 2y plus 2 times x times 3z plus 2 times negative 2y times negative 3z. So, x squared Negative 2 times negative 2 is positive 4y squared. Negative 3 times negative 3 is positive 9z squared. 2 times x is 2x times negative 2y is equivalent to negative 4xy plus 2 times x times 3z is equivalent to negative 6xz plus 2 times negative 2y is negative 4y times negative 3z is equivalent to positive 12yz. Another example, opening close parenthesis 4x squared minus 3x plus 5 squared. So, ganun pa rin yung gagawin natin. So, equals 4x squared, opening close parenthesis squared, plus negative 3x squared plus 5 squared plus 2 times 4x squared times negative 3x plus 2 times 4x squared times 5 plus 2 times negative 3x times 5. So, papasok dito ang distributive property. So, magiging 16x to the 4th power because 4 times 4 is 16, 2 times 2 is 4. So, ang exponent niya ay 4 plus negative 3 times negative 3 is positive 9x squared plus 5 times 5, 25 plus 2 times 4x squared is 8x squared times negative 3x is negative 24x cubed plus 2 times 4x squared times 5 is equivalent to 40x squared plus 2 times negative 3x is negative 6x times 5 is negative 30x. So, ang gagawin natin, i-arrange natin ngayon ang degree from highest to lowest. So, ang magiging sagot niya is equivalent to 16x to the 4th power minus 24x cubed plus 49x squared minus 30x plus 25. So that's all for today. Sana may natutunan muli kayo. See you again on